Hello and welcome to episode number 2 of my bodybuilding journey series. In this episode, we will discuss the initial struggles and learning curve in bodybuilding. If you are new, welcome. Also, if you are enjoying the content I'm bringing you, please like, subscribe, and share with others that you know would benefit from this content. Don't forget hitting the bell notification button to alert you when new episodes are available. Some of the biggest challenges I faced early on. When I first started bodybuilding, I had no idea what I was doing. The gym was like a foreign planet, and I was the new guy in town. Getting my footing in the gym was agonizing. I couldn't even figure out how to lift correctly. I had no idea about form, diet, or even how to recover properly. And then there were the poses. Don't even get me started on the posing. Figuring out dieting, resting adequately, knowing what to eat, when to eat, where to eat, and how to eat were all some of the mind-altering realities I faced. I was still learning how to do the mandatory bodybuilding poses accurately. Poses like front lat spread, side chest, and most muscular, etc. I made it a mission to master all of them. Being patient, disciplined, and committed were also among some of the early struggles I faced in my journey. I wanted to be a champion, so I had to overcome them. Most people don't realize that 90% of the entire bodybuilding game falls on nutrition and recovery. If your nutrition and recovery game is not tight, there goes the opportunity for you to become a champion. I had a crash course mixture of all three, Ron, Alisha, and Walter all weighing in on what I needed to do.
Just eat. Don't worry about cutting anything out yet. We'll figure it out when the time comes.
Train hard, and I mean hard, but you need to know your body, when to push and when to rest.
You've got to sleep, drink water, and focus on recovery. That's the game changer.
They all had their own personal approach to lifting weights. I had an opportunity to train with all three of them at different times and learned from each while customizing my approach and incorporating all three techniques. It became an obsession. I wasn't just training my body anymore, I was training my mind. It was no longer about getting stronger, it was about proving to myself I could handle this. I didn't want to miss a single workout. I was the first person showing up to the gym for our workout sessions and the last person leaving. I thought it would happen overnight. I thought I'd be shredded in a week, but it didn't work like that. Ron would say to me, "You'll get there, but don't be in a rush. This isn't a sprint, it's a marathon." When it came to recovery, they all recommended different recovery supplements. Alisha would remind me to take my BCAA, branch-chain amino acids, which helped the breakdown of my protein intake. Ron would remind me to take creatine, which would help with my recovery and strength gains. Walt would remind me of making sure I take my whey protein to pack on lots and lots of muscles. They would all advise that I get lots of sleep and drink lots of water. I started going to bed at 8 p.m. and waking up at 4 a.m. Friends and family would question me and say, "You really need to sleep that early? You're in high school, man. This is the time for you to enjoy and have all the fun you can." They didn't get it. They couldn't understand why I was doing this. It felt isolating, but I was too deep in the game now. I couldn't stop. It further alienated me, socially. When it was finally time to compete, I was adamant about not wanting to wear posing trunks. The thought of walking out in posing trunks in front of all those people, it terrified me. I was absolutely mortified. There were a lot of embarrassing moments and failures, but I will tell you about the ones I can still remember. For my very first competition, which was held in Illinois, I can't recall what city exactly. I was so nervous the week of the show that I almost wanted to quit because the thought of having to go out with some teeny tiny posing trunks I felt was corny. Why do I have to do that? Wasn't there another way? I also had a terrible candy cheating habit. I would take baby sneaker bars and scoff them down. It always started the week of the show, until one day I was caught by Alisha and she put me on notice. She would say, "What the hell are you doing? You think your genetics will save you? It's not about getting by, it's about doing it right." I thought I could get away with it. I thought my genetics would carry me. But that moment, it taught me a hard lesson. I couldn't cheat anymore. I thought I was ready, but deep down I wasn't. Not just physically, but mentally. I was scared, but I had to do it. I won my very first competition straight out. I also gained a lot of humility. I overcame my fear by showing up. That in itself was another victory. Ron would say, "You didn't quit, that's what matters." Walter would say, "This is just the beginning. You've got a long way to go, kid." Alisha would say, "But you've learned the most important thing, patience." I'm so thankful for those experiences because they taught me a lot about my fears and how to overcome them. Bodybuilding isn't just about lifting weights, it's about testing your limits, physically, mentally, emotionally. and with every step, you become someone you never thought you could be. The individuals I looked up to in the beginning were the people who I had close proximity to. People like Alisha, Ron, and Walter were all my coaches, mentors, and advisors. Without them, I would not have known how to navigate myself around bodybuilding. If you made it this far, you are part of the family. Just go ahead and smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, share with family and friends so we can reach our goal of 1K before the new year. And don't forget to hit the bell notification button to alert you when new episodes are available.